Thank you, Mr. President. We may now be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, Cadet Mark Joseph Glacatan Vito will now deliver his valedictory address.
In life, you must find a purpose strong enough to keep you moving forward. His Excellency, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., sir, our esteemed guests, officers, professors, and the Cadet Corps of the Philippine National Police Academy, good morning. Bakit ka nga ba pumasok sa loob ng academy? It's a question we have all asked ourselves. Alam mong mahirap. Alam mong masasaktan ka. Alam mong susubukin ka. Pero nagpatuloy ka pa rin. Some of us came here for our families. Some for a lifelong dream. Others to prove their worth. But above all, we came to serve. Para magserbisyo. Dahil kailangan ako ng bayan ko. And that reason was enough to endure the challenges, the silent cries, and the countless moments we nearly gave up. Because whenever we felt weak, we remembered who we are doing this for. Para kay nanay, para kay tatay, para sa bawat Pilipinong naghahanap ng hustisya at nananalig na may pulis na handang umagapay. At heto tayo ngayon, taas noo, dahil kinaya natin, nalampasan natin. Years ago, I was chasing a different dream. I applied for a scholarship in Manila and failed. Financially struggling, I ran errands for my classmates just to survive. And on my birthday, I was forced out of my apartment. Walang-wala ako. Walang malapitan. I whispered, Lord, bakit naman ganito? And in that darkness, He showed me a single light, a PNPA advertisement. I applied, I failed. But I didn't stop. And now, I stand before you, not as someone lucky, but as someone who refused to stay down, someone who got up and fought for a spot in today's ceremony. And I know many of you have stories even harder than mine, stories no one else sees, which molded and shaped the strength that you carry now. So if you're listening, laban lang. You are stronger than your sorrows, braver than your doubts. Kung sarado ang pinto, may bintanang magbubukas. Just don't stop knocking. To our Almighty God, thank you for leading us when we couldn't find the way. to the Philippine National Police Academy, salamat for molding us. We will carry the virtues of justice, integrity, and service wherever we go. To His Excellency, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., sir, thank you for your trust and for this opportunity. We will serve with dignity and dedication para sa bagong Pilipinas. To our families, especially to my nanay Arlene and tate Edwin, please stand to be recognized. To my squad mates, to Ma'am Precious, our class facilitator, and to my MGR, this is for you. At sa lahat ng magulang na naririto, look at your children. Your sacrifices were never in vain. To my classmates, mga bok, we are no longer just cadets. We are now guardians of peace. Look at your parents' faces. See their joy. Let us protect those smiles by staying true to our oath and living lives that bring honor to our name and to the Academy. To our underclassmen, your time will come. For now, carry the torch with pride and honor the trust handed down to you. And to the Filipino people, you are the reason we are here. Buhay man ang kapalit, hinding-hindi namin kayo bibiguin. As we leave these gates, we do not just carry our ranks, we carry our purpose. Tayo ang sinag na magbibigay liwanag patungo sa kapayapaan. At tayo ang lawin na magtataguyod ng hustisya ng may tapang. Tayo ang Sinaglawin Class of 2025 para sa bagong Pilipinas. Susulong, padayon, magtatagumpay, puhon. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay tayong lahat.
Thank you, Cadet Vito. At this moment, Honorable Juanito Victor C. Remulla Jr., Secretary of the Interior and Local Government, will announce the appointment orders of the 206 members of PNPA Sinaglawin Class of 2025 as police lieutenants in permanent status.
By virtue of the power vested in me as Secretary of the Department of Interior and Local Government, I hereby announce the appointment of the 206 members of the PNPA Sinaglawin Class of 2025 into the Philippine National Police as effective lieutenants in permanent status effective this date. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Police General Romel Francisco D. Marbil, Chief Philippine National Police, will administer the oath of office of the 206 lieutenants joining the Philippine National Police.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. Oath of office. I state your name. Of the Philippine National Police. Have you been appointed to the rank of Police Lieutenant? Hereby solemnly swear. That I will faithfully discharge to the best of my ability. The the duties of my present position and of all others, that may hereafter hold under the Republic of the Philippines. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I will obey the laws, legal orders, and decrees promulgated by the duly constituted authorities of the Republic of the Philippines. That I impose this obligation upon myself voluntarily. Without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. At this moment, Undersecretary Gilberto C. Cruz, Chairman, Philippine National Police Academy Alumni Association Incorporated, will administer the alumni oath of the members of PNPA Sinaglawin Class of 2025.
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Having satisfied all the requirements for admission, as regular member of the Philippine National Police Academy Alumni Association Incorporated, pursuant to the PNPA bylaws, fully aware of the duties and responsibilities attendant to the position, do hereby solemnly swear that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge the aforesaid duties and responsibilities to the best of my knowledge and abilities. Abide with the Constitution and bylaws. Rules and regulation and board resolutions. And fulfill my role with utmost efficiency and integrity. Towards the advancement of the association. With the end in view of attaining service proficiency and professionalism. In keeping with its ideals of justice. Integrity and service. Consistent with its mission to serve God. Country, people, and flag. Without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. And now, Honorable Juanito Victor C. Remulla Jr., Secretary of the Interior and Local Government, will introduce our guest of honor and speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Before we begin, the troop commander, you will give the order of Tikas Pahinga. Thank you to Interior and Local Government Secretary, Secretary John Vic Remulla. Please take your seats. Presidential Advisor, Military and Police Affairs, Secretary Roman Felix. Philippine National Police Chief, Police General Romel Francisco Marbil. Philippine National Police Academy Director, Police Major Christopher Birong, Cavite 5th District Representative Roy Loyola, Silang Municipal Mayor Edward E. Carranza, the officers, enlisted personnel, and civilian employees of the Philippine National Police Academy, Cadet Corps of the Philippine National Police Academy, led by the SINAGLAWIN class of 2025, my fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, isang magandang araw sa inyong lahat. On a sunny Tuesday like this, I feel a stillness that precedes perhaps a brewing storm. It is not a storm that brings harm, it is a storm that signals challenge. Standing before the proud SINAGLAWIN class of 2025, I cannot help but reflect on your achievements and the hurdles that you went through to get here. A few years ago, you arrived at the gates of the PNPA as young and perhaps unsure individuals. But now, you exit those same gates as full-fledged police lieutenants. Hindi biro ang inyong pinagdaanan. Hindi rin biro ang inyong tatahakin. As public servants, we know that the path ahead is not always easy. There will be times when ideals and reality will seem to pull you in different directions. There will be moments that will test your principles and your convictions. But whenever those days come and doubts creep in, remember who you are and why you chose this path. Our country and our people continue to face trials and hardships, but as law officers, you are here to help overcome those challenges through service, honor, and justice. Hindi kaila sa inyo ang maraming hamon na kinakaharap ng ating kapulisan. Mayroong mga kasapi nito ang naligaw ng landas at nakakalimot sa sinumpang tungkulin. Gayunpaman, buo ang aking pananalig sa galing, dedikasyon at kakayahan ng ating pambansang kapulisan na linisin, pagtibayin at patatagin ang profesionalismo sa hanay nito. Kayo, SINAGLAWIN class of 2025, ang magdudulot ng pagbabago at magdadala ng pag-asa sa ating kapulisan. Gampanan ninyo ang tungkulin ito ng buong katapatan at katapangan. Ang Diyos at bansang Pilipino ay kaagapay ninyo sa landasing ito. Always take to heart your oath to our republic, your duty to uphold and defend the Constitution, your responsibility to the citizens of our country. Remember why you are part of this class called SINAGLAWIN, simbolo at instrumento ng gagabay tungo sa lideratong angkop at wasto para sa inang bayan. Kayong lahat, 206 na mga bagong miyembro ng kapulisan, sinasagisag ninyo ang liwanag. But the light that this country needs is everyday requirement of our citizens. Your acts make the system. You shape the system with your restraint, with your dignity and your service. Sa mundo natin ngayon, madalas pinagtatalunan ang katotohanan at madaling maligaw ang katapatan. Hinihiling ko sa inyo, piliin ang marangal kahit walang parangal at ang panindigan na tama kahit walang nakakakita. My dear officers, this country will never ask you to be perfect, but it will ask you to be present. Be there. Let our people feel your presence, feel the presence of their law enforcers, feel the presence of the law. To the families of the graduates, maraming salamat sa inyo. You have raised these men and women with love and with patience, and now you share them with our country. Hindi matatawaran ang sakripisyo ninyo. To the mentors, the trainers, and commanders of the Academy, thank you for shaping them as dutiful officers and, more importantly, as citizens of conscience. So to the Sinaglawin class of 2025, this is your chance to make a difference. Your coming this far tells me, and the entire Filipino nation, that you are ready and that you are prepared. Congratulations to all of you. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay ang Sinaglawin class of 2025. Mabuhay ang PNPA. Mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, Mr. President. Please remain standing as we sing with honor the PNPA hymn.
Please remain standing for the exit of the PNPA ceremonial maze. We may now be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the new police lieutenants of the PNPA Sinaglawin class of 2025 will now form the long maroon line and will be accorded with honors.
Mga bagong tenyenteng nagsipagtapos. Pasulong! Kan!
The spirited, determined, and refined graduates of the SINAGLAWIN class of 2025 will now form the long maroon line. They stood strong amidst the trials and adversities that confront them in the 4 years of their cadetship. Leaving their comfort zones, they successfully hurled the test and overcome the struggles of physical transition from civilian to a refined and dashing gentlemen and women of the Cadet Corps. Philippine National Police. This long maroon line signifies their development. After experiencing pains of change, familiarized to courage, flexible to changes, and embracing the noble task to face the ever-demanding and challenging life of a public safety officer, and to reach the apex of professionalization in law enforcement. From these young men and women shall emerge leaders of the nation that shall serve and protect the Filipino people, living up to what they are called, mga eskolar para sa bayan. This formation entails the passage of rights from being a cadet to new lieutenants of the Philippine National Police.
Two! 3 cheers for our new lieutenants! Hip hop! Hip hop! Hip hop!
And now the pass and review. May we request our guest of honor and speaker, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines, to acknowledge the troop.
Mahal na Pangulo, handaan na po ang sampanaw para sa pasamasid. Mahal na Pangulo, handaan na po ang sampanaw para sa pasamasid. Kalupunan sa malikod. Go! Poso! Sid! Pangkat pa kanon! Mga pinuno, pasulong. Kan!
Under the present setup, the Philippine National Police Academy is envisioned to primarily develop and undertake professional, specialized, and technological education in public safety and social defense. Considering its role as the primary establishment of the police, fire, and jail services, the Academy further aims to promote continuous research, advanced studies, and progressive leadership in its areas of specialization. The program includes the following distinct areas of studies: police, fire, jail service administration and management, research and development program, law, criminalistics, public safety, and social defense.
In line with its mission of developing human resources in the field of public safety, the Academy continues to produce highly competent, mentally sound, physically fit, spiritually strong, and morally upright future public safety personnel, imbued with solid moral values and firm respect for human rights and democratic processes, and oriented to become the best and the brightest.
Approaching the grandstand, ladies and gentlemen, is the Cadet Corps Philippine National Police, headed by the Regimental Commander, Cadet Dino, Cavite, and his staff, Cadet Elban Buena, Pampanga, Cadet Santos, Cagayan, Cadet Estrera, Caloocan City, Cadet Kiyaki, Mountain Province, Cadet Omega, Davao City, Cadet Gulfo, Agusan del Sur, Cadet Palawag, Kalinga. First Battalion Commander, Cadet Ruizon, Zamboanga del Norte, and his staff, Cadet Karomay, Capiz, Cadet Melgarejo, Aurora, Cadet Arizo, Cagayan, Cadet Craveles, Leyte, Cadet Perez, Occidental Mindoro, Alpha Company Commander Cadet Catulia, Abra, and his staff, Cadet Castillo, Ilocos Sur, Cadet Matavia, South Cotabato, Gideon Bear, Cadet Radin, General Santos City, 1st Platoon Leader Cadet De Jesus, Pampanga, 2nd Platoon Leader Cadet Baal, Camarines Sur, 1st Sergeant Cadet Bansil, Maguindanao, Bravo Company Commander Cadet Tombali Kalinga, and his staff, Cadet Bantilan, Maguindanao, Cadet Espirito, Cavite, Gideon Bear, Cadet Aceveda, Manila, 1st Platoon Leader Cadet Peralta, Cavite, 2nd Platoon Leader Cadet Rafanan, Ilocos Sur, 1st Sergeant Cadet Chavez, Nueva Ecija, 2nd Battalion Commander Cadet Celebrado, Camarines Sur, and his staff, Cadet Agripa, Albay, Cadet Mendoza, Rizal, Cadet Barret, Caloocan City, Cadet Poklan, Benguet, Cadet Rizardo, Misayap, Charlie Company Commander Cadet Magsiano, Benguet, and his staff, Cadet Tenay, Kalinga, Cadet Viajidor, Negros Occidental, Gideon Bear, Cadet Dadan, Sindangan, 1st Platoon Leader Cadet Bergantiños, Samar, 2nd Platoon Leader Cadet Alimento, Davao del Sur, 1st Sergeant Cadet Bansingat, Kalinga, Delta Company Commander Cadet Balucana, Quirino, and his staff, Cadet Pokis, Quezon Province, Cadet Andea, North Cotabato, Gideon Bear, Cadet De Vera, Pangasinan, 1st Platoon Leader Cadet Lapig, Bulacan, 2nd Platoon Leader Cadet Payang, Tarlac, 1st Sergeant Cadet Tipasupil, Tarlac.
Please all rise for the colors.
Color Officer Cadet Cubillo, Bohol, Regimental Sergeant Major Cadet Gemelot, Rizal, Battalion Sergeant Majors Cadet Bastian, Ifugao, Cadet Aquino, Isabela, Cadet Baral, Pasig City, Cadet Bulagsay, Mountain Province, 3rd Battalion Commander Cadet Bustamante, Camarines Sur, and his staff, Cadet Radam, Muntinlupa City, Cadet Orquillas, Coronadal City, Cadet Maing, Mountain Province, Cadet Punoliera, Laguna, Cadet Marcaida, Masbate, Echo Company Commander Cadet Balingway, Mountain Province, and his staff, Cadet Agaid, Kalinga, Cadet Dayag, Coronadal City, Gideon Bear, Cadet Evangelista, Bulacan, 1st Platoon Leader, Cadet Manalo, Oriental Mindoro, 2nd Platoon Leader, Cadet Bartolome, Bulacan, 1st Sergeant, Cadet Cancino, Laguna, Foxtrot Company Commander, Cadet Calalanoy, Mountain Province, and his staff, Cadet Leonardo, Manila, Cadet Son, North Cotabato, Gideon Bear, Cadet Bulala, Bukidnon, 1st Platoon Leader, Cadet Oblifias, Quezon Province, 2nd Platoon Leader, Cadet Argarin, Aurora, 1st Sergeant, Cadet Tubongen, Benguet, 4th Battalion Commander Cadet Gigante, Tarlac, and her staff, Cadet Canoneo, Bacolod City, Cadet Makapinlac, Tarlac, Cadet Quiliope, Negros Oriental, Cadet Halmasco, Nueva Vizcaya, Cadet Ungkiko, Tacloban City, Golf Company Commander Cadet Benjamin, Ilocos Norte, and his staff, Cadet De La Cruz, Isabela, Cadet Cantoria, Batangas, Gideon Bear, Cadet Magno, Sarangani, 1st Platoon Leader Cadet Fernandez, Pasig City, 2nd Platoon Leader Cadet Lunag, Ifugao, 1st Sergeant Cadet Algara, Batangas, Hawk Company Commander Cadet Lagua, Masbate, and his staff, Cadet Castro, Maguindanao, Cadet Pitogo, Batangas, Gideon Bear, Cadet Adawag, San Jose City, 1st Platoon Leader Cadet Balmaceda, Abra, 2nd Platoon Leader Cadet Albarillo, Cagayan, 1st Sergeant Cadet Dipad, Legazpi City. The PNPA Band, headed by Police Executive Master Sergeant Rustico Boyser Jr., Bandmaster. The members of the Speakers Board, Cadet Sorera, Catanduanes, Cadet Cagasan, Leyte, Cadet Regidor, Bohol, Cadet Lumayag, Antipolo City, Cadet Paler, Bayugan City, Cadet Ortega, Paglian City.
Pinong! Uy. Hit! Hit! Wa! Na! Mga pinuno! Two!
Hindi pa.
Mahal na Pangulo, tapos na po ang seremonya. Mga pinuno, sabay ang salong. Da! Bilis! Mga pinuno,
Ladies and gentlemen,
sa kanan.
the regimental commander and his staff.
Kad.
Thank you, Mr. President. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates of the PNPA SINAGLAWIN class of 2025.
The traditional throwing of shakus signifies the cadets' success. Over hundreds of struggles they hurled in the 4 years of their cadetship